Bam, damn, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Now cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose. Alabama, here comes the heat.
Cornelius Bennett.
Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Dante. Alexander first down and more.
Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns it corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
I'd like for people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't ever been nothing but a winner.
Alabama defeats Miami. Calling as
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
Roll Tide, everybody. Roll Tide family. It is so great. We just had a practice run. Sorry we're so late getting in here, but this dumbass right here, look at me. This dumbass right here didn't hit the start button. We was in here talking, having a good time. Didn't hit the start button. So we replaying it all together. Our brother Icebox finally got done smoking and got the show on. Just letting y'all know. But anyway, in case y'all missed it at the very beginning, we are Bam Damn, a damn Alabama family, and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother. Roll Tide, everybody. Well, at this time, I would like to bring on Reverend Phil So Good, my brother man. Reverend, come on down, sir.
I want everybody to think here for a second. How much does this game mean to you? Because if it means something to you, you can't stand still. You understand? You play fast. You play strong. You go out there and dominate the guy you're playing against and make the damn quit. That's our trademark. That's our MO with the team. That's what people know us as.
Roll Tide, Reverend. What's up, big dog?
Roll Tide, roll everybody, and the Reverend is raring to go with some of that communion fuel there.
What's your
Roll
communion
Tide.
tonight? Ooh, little Patron.
Yeah.
Oh, did that say some butter flavor Patron?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Lord.
And yo.
Oh, Lord, this is going to be a good night. Oh, Lord, y'all just get ready. Woo, go ahead and get your popcorn out. If you ain't got it, put it in the microwave. It's going to be on tonight, gentlemen and ladies. Come on. But right now, let me bring on our other brother, the myth, the legend, Alabama Tide. Come on down, sir.
Where it doesn't just roll out great players. He and his staff develop them. It's all about the process.
What's up, AT? How you doing, brother? You doing okay, AT? Just checking on you. How you, AT?
I'm rocking and rolling, man. I tell you what, I'm glad I'm a Kiss fan. Ain't no AC/DC up in here today, baby. Let's get it on like Donkey Kong. William, you look like you're feeling good. Spencer, you looking good, brother. Icebox, you back there in the back watching. I love that intake, that intro on me, brother. Thank you so much. That is wonderful. I mean, I really appreciate it.
All right, right quick before we get rolling, I want to give a big kudos out to the Alabama's women's softball girls. They made it to the Supers. Good job, ladies. Good job. Keep it up. Just keep on driving, build off that momentum, and just keep on pushing. Good job, y'all. Men baseball team, apologize. Y'all fought hard, but you got knocked out the first round there. But anyway, good job. Good job. You had a great season. Appreciate you much. You got the tournament coming on. You're going to be in there. Let's go win the big thing. All right. Let's get on to the main thing at hand right now, the one I love the most. Mr. Icebox, if you'd be so kind to run a dedication, please, sir. It is my great honor to dedicate tonight's show to this lovely sergeant you see on the screen tonight, Sergeant Hilda P. Griggs. She's an unsung hero of WW2. Her and her group boosted the morale of all the soldiers over there, all military that was overseas, by sorting the mail. People don't understand how important that is. They don't realize it. They go, okay, they sorted mail. Whoopie-doo. No. They don't know how that little bit. I'm going to talk about this in a second. Let me talk about her here. She was part of the 88th Central Postal Directory Battalion, the first and only all-black female unit deployed overseas. Their mission was to sort and dispute a massive backlog of mail located in a warehouse across Birmingham, England, France, and Paris. Basically, the military was just taking all the mail from all the family members and stockpiling in warehouses. They had nobody to sort it out and get it to the service people. Well, these ladies, that was their job. Tyrus, they worked around the clock in 3 8-hour shifts. They cleared the room, and their motto was, no mail, low morale. No mail, low morale. And I'm telling you, as a veteran, how true them words are, even back in WW2 times. If you ain't hearing stuff from home, your morale drops. Your mind goes crazy. You start making up stuff. You don't know what's going on. Well, you don't anyway, but, a little letter from here and there helps a lot. So what these ladies did, this first and only all-black female unit deployed overseas, they were a major reason why we won WW2, because it was help to build the morale of all the soldiers, all the military personnel overseas. They reflected their dedication to ensure soldiers could stay connected with their families. Sergeant Hilda P. Griggs is the last member of this remarkable unit. After the war, she continued her service and retired from civil service, Marine Corps supply, in 1976. At the time that this young lady here, picture was taken here, she was 98 years old. Beautiful lady. I mean, beautiful lady. And at this time, I'd like to bring everybody on. Sergeant Hilda P. Griggs, thank you for everything you did. Thank you for guiding these people. Thank you so much. Thank you for the morale boosting. If it wasn't for you and your ladies, I don't know if we would have won WW2. All of us here at Bam Down Sports, we salute you, ma'am. And gentlemen, before I pass it along, I got to tell y'all right quick, on researching this lady, after researching this group, this all black female unit that was deployed overseas, I've got a little bit more that I want to talk about. Some more. I won't break them all down individually. I think I'm going to do one that I get to show every one of them's picture, because I found a historical site that has all their pictures, that I would like to bring them all up and tell just a little bit about them, because what they did was remarkable. And I mean, I got my hair standing up. It just brings pleasure to me, because I know how great it felt to me to get a letter in the mail. Go ahead, AT. What do you think, sir?
These women were outstanding, Mr. Spencer. Miss Briggs, Miss Hilda Briggs, young lady, I know you're not with us no more, and I'm awful proud to know that women like you were over there helping all these men that were far away from home and fighting in something that they was trying to fight for the survival of not just their own life, but for our way of life in our country, to keep an idiot from totally destroying everything. Young lady, I appreciate your dedication to what you've done, and I salute you again, young lady. God bless you, Godspeed, and the angels look over you. My hat's off to you for the rest of the show, Miss Briggs.
William?
Spencer, I don't know how you do it, man. You bring all these up, and man, it's just amazing. You know, the letters that get to encourage these guys to keep on fighting for us. And you're fighting for our families as well as other families, and you're fighting for us, for justice, for these damn communists that's trying to take over the world and shit. Especially during World War II, you had Japan that bombed us, by the fucking way, but we showed their ass, you know, and in other countries and stuff that weren't our allies, our comrades, and you know, we was in a battle, you know, and these here letters encouraged the men over there and say, hey, you know, we're not there with you and you're not with us, but you keep on doing what you need to do. You continue to fight for us over here, and we got you back over here. You just keep on doing what you got to do, even though, you know, like Vietnam's. I know you're talking about World War II, but like it, you know, you're doing what needs to be done to get across and to keep that shit from coming over here. So go ahead. I'm on this shit. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay. Everybody knows it's not a political show. It's not. And what's that? What? Sorry, somebody's hollering, let's go, Brandon. I don't know what's that all about. But anyway, besides that, all right. Let's put the TVMA up here, please, there, Mr. Icebox. Let's get to the topic at hand. I'm gonna go back to you. AT. Go ahead, brother.
I was just pointing at the MA. I knew it was going to pop up. He always tries to cover me up the best he can so I don't scare people.
But no, just top your head. It's okay. It's all right.
Take the shine off.
Well, tonight's topic, it's loophole. The reason I picked this one, because either NCAA intentionally created this loophole, and the more I'm researching, it's looking like these mafia fuckers created a lot of loopholes. But we're going to talk about just a couple tonight. Let me just start off with walk-ons. Let's talk about walk-ons. And I think AT might have some input that he did some research on. AT, tell us about the walk-on rules, if they are any.
Well, what did there really ain't any special rules for walk-ons, but they
ain't.
What it is, they're like everybody else. When they enroll in school, the students and stuff, they have to enroll in school and be a full-time student, taking 12 hours plus a week. A semester. If you're not full-time and you're not enrolled, you cannot walk on at that particular school. You can't just go pick a school. You got to be enrolled at Alabama, and you've got to have a 12-plus hour credit for that semester to be eligible to just walk up to the coach and say you want to try out. what you got with walk-ons, guys, is simply this. You got 3 different style or 3 different classes of walk-ons, and it's the first one is what you want to be. If you're a walk-on, you be a preferred walk-on. That means the coach has called you and talked to you and recruited you and said, look, I want you on my team, but I don't have enough scholarships. Would you walk on? And that pretty much guarantees you a spot on the team, so you don't have to worry about that. But the one thing that you do have to look out for is the first year. For that first year, they cannot offer you any financial aid as a school or institution. They cannot pay you anything, any institutional aid whatsoever to get, your academics where it was. All right, then you got 2 more walk-on classes, and it's referred to as the non-preferred walk-on. And what you got, what your second level that you want to be involved in, because you don't want to be the third one as much as you would the first. The second one is a non-preferred walk-on that is still recruited kind of. The coach has shown interest in you. Not enough to ask you to walk on, but he's shown interest in you. So you're sitting there, so he showed interest in you, so you walk on. You go up there and you tell him you want to play, try to play. And so them are the 2 that you really want to be involved in. Them 2 right there is the easiest way to get on the team. But even as a non-preferred walk-on, you're not guaranteed a spot on that roster, which is 120 guys. So you're not guaranteed a spot, even though your coach is showing some interest in you. You're not guaranteed a spot on a team like the preferred walk-on. And the third guy, well, that's like anybody, like I said, as long as you are in school, enrolled 12 hours, you can try on as a walk-on. And that's what that last one is. He's called an unpreferred, non-recruited walk-on, which means he goes up and, hey, coach, I want to try to play football for you. Now, it don't cost the coach any special time. You don't have to do anything different. He can say yes, no, whatever he wants to do. Or he can say, okay, write your name down and leave your information and go from there. But that likely ain't going to happen. When you got a walk-on status like that, you got to go through what's called tryouts. And the tryouts is simply a weeding out process of all the players on the team that the coach has already looked at, and he knows there's a certain ones he wants. And he knows there's certain few he might want. He knows there might be 1 or 2 that he might want to look at, but he's not going to waste much time with them. So they have got to get on the ball from the word go. I mean, from the word jump, from the word get it. They have got to get it. So what you got with these guys is you got a scholarship limit of 85 on every team. You got a roster limit of 120. What your walk-on is facing is simply this. There's 85 scholarships, then there's 35 more guys on the roster. There's 35 more guys, and that's it. You understand what I'm saying? 35 guys. Okay, so first of all, your travel team has only got 70 on it. So 70, 120, that's 50 guys that's not going to go. Now that 50, 15 of them are not going to get to go that are scholarship players. Some scholarship players don't make the travel team, and that's okay. They don't like it, but, I mean, that's what they're facing. They're facing an uphill battle of just making the team and then making the roster and then trying to get on the – if they get good enough, they make the travel squad. You don't think they know they got a roster spot? I mean, they got it made for the rest of for that particular year unless they get hurt. And let's see what else I got. One of the instances that we had recently sort of ties in to other things we're going to do tonight. And I'm trying to remember his name. I got it wrote down, I'm sure. Is a Michigan defensive lineman named Cam Good. Now, he's a senior and he's a graduate, and he was asked this year, he said his own self, they asked him, would he please give up his scholarship, and so they could give it to this other guy they wanted to give it to. Guess why? Hey, because they told him, and he knew it, NIL would pay for his spot on that team. He didn't have to have a scholarship. He was a senior and he's a graduate. And his cost of being on that team, on that scholarship, is a lot less than a first-year man. That first-year guy comes in, his scholarship costs a whole lot more for the team than it did for him. So he said, I knew NIL was going to take care of me. Coaching them let me know I didn't have nothing to worry about, so I didn't have a problem. Sure enough, he gave up his scholarship so this other guy that they could bring in could get a scholarship. Okay, now you take a scholarship from a guy, and he's not worried about it. And that's where we're heading, and then this is where we're going to go tonight a little bit with it. That's the way to get around the scholarship limit. You got 85 scholarships, 120 roster. So out of that, 35 that's left, how many of them are getting paid nil rather than a scholarship? So, I mean, it can really get real tricky. Yeah. It can really get real tricky, guys, real fast, real hurry. But again, if you're a scholarship player, you got it made. But Mr. Spencer, I'll tell you what, brother, it's a hell of a thing as a walk-on, non-recruit, non-preferred player, brother.
Well, there you go. I agree with you. I mean, that's my whole point in this. These NCAA mafia fuckers. Now, what they created now. Now, granted, the NIL, before we go over you, William, I'm going to let you have your say on this, but I want to add a little bit more fuel to fire on this one. Because this one burns my ass. The more I read, the more pissed off I get. Because basically what they have done, they go, all right, here's your loophole. Now we got NIL that's going to feed into this loophole is. Now he's right about the scholarship, 85. And I'm going to read an article here after we get done ranting on this. But here's your loophole. You got your scholarship players. They're right here. Boom, you got them. Well, all right. Well, we still have these other players that we need to fill. We need walk-ons. We need, I guess, 2 stars, 1 stars, whoever we got. Not no more, you don't. You can load your whole damn team up with 5 stars if you have the money. Because what you're doing now is, all right, granted, I understand in high school now, man, you're a great player. Man, we need you got the size, you got the speed, you got everything we are looking for. Just ain't got the grades, man. We need you to have better grades. We need you to hit the books. I don't need to hit no damn butts. I can run faster than everybody out there. I can bust your ass. I can tackle you. I can touch it. I have more yards than anybody ever has in my high school. I don't have to do a damn thing in school. Not a damn thing. You want me, you pay for me. Well, what they can do now in NIL, they can do exactly that. Walk on. The collective and all these people out here, the NIL contributor money, go, all right, we will pay for your college education. We will pay you money to come on to play for us. You don't even have to make a grade point average for us. You do have to show up a little bit for the NCAA rules, but there's nothing saying that you have to actually pass. There's nothing saying in the rule book that you have to graduate. So yes, we will pay you money for being a dumbass. Come on, there's no reason why you need to improve yourself. Why improve yourself? You don't need to be greater than you are because the world will accept you like you are because you are the greatest. You got more yards than everybody else in high school. You're it. You're all that in the back of you. Even though you couldn't pass, you couldn't get damn diploma because you couldn't pass. You couldn't keep the grades. You didn't want a tutor. You didn't want all this because you're better than everybody around you because you got that damn money.
Yep.
That's what this friggin' loophole has created. All right, before I go any further, I got to get my Reverend Phil so good. I need to get him all up in here on this. Kiss some of that.
Get him.
Hell, I'm on this shit. Y'all know that. I'm feeling fucking pretty good. But I'm glad the AMA's up. So this is from NCAA.com. Here's their favorite choices for walk-on.
We can't read that, brother. Just you're gonna have to read it to us.
There you go. It's not a single one from Alabama, if you can see that.
No, I can't see that. It looks like
see
a
that.
list of your not.
Okay,
Looks
I'm
like a
sorry.
list of your strip clubs.
Anyway, there's not a single player on there.
Okay.
There you go. From Alabama. You see that? This is from NC goddamn AA dot fucking motherfucking com. If you want to look that up that in that order there, you ain't going to find it. But NCAA.com ain't got a single goddamn favorite walk-on, but we know right here that we've had some great ones in the goddamn past. And ain't nobody else on there. Stetson Bennett was fucking number one. What the fuck did he do? Whoop did he fucking do? He got fucking this right here one goddamn time. Sons of bitches. He ain't shit. Piss on him. I'll take fucking damn what Calvin. Who was that? No, Minka Fitzpatrick. Wasn't he a walk on, or did we go get him? Or
Minka was scholarship.
Walk-ons. I'm sure one of them is. We've done great things for Alabama. And these son of bitches want to come in here and damn not even put a fucking single one of them on here. Fuck them son of bitches.
That's all right. Get them, William. Tell them how you feel.
I am on this shit, and I'm woo.
You know what? Don't stop now. Go for it.
Rock and roll. You ain't get pulled.
William,
go.
Let's go for it. We have Linda P up in the house. Cuz William Cuz.
We got her, Linda.
We got Brittany B up in here too now.
Brittany B. Hey, talk to him, William. Tell him how you feel. Let it all go.
This goddamn fucking walk-on shit there's no rules. I mean, I don't know if we had that back then. I don't know. But we had them come in there, and they done great things back then. But now, fuck them son of bitches, you know? They just anybody can come in here. Okay, I want to come try out. Well, you know, our coach Saban, the smart one that he is, if he didn't see nothing in you, he probably didn't say, you know, he should have said that to that son of a bitch that had his girlfriend that's wanting the goddamn money for her damn school that she was going to. You know, he come in there begging. He said, bye. Didn't he tell him bye? Say, get the fuck out of here.
Went to Miami.
Yeah. Get the fuck on out of here with your girlfriend, with your damn bitch. Go ahead. Be with her wherever she's at. You know, you had a damn good school where you can make something of yourself. And you want to blow it by, well, I think you ought to pay for it. No! Hell no! Alabama don't need to pay for her damn fucking education somewhere else. Piss on that. Go ahead. I'm on this shit.
Nah, hell, I don't mind, brother. You go ahead. AT, you want to add anything to what Reverend Phil so good said?
No, but y'all see the other side of this, what's starting to happen now? We knew it was coming, and it just hadn't been the first one.
We preached it. We've been preaching it 3.5 years ago. Go ahead.
Yeah, so there's a guy that decided he didn't get his money, and he's suing the school. Did y'all see that?
No.
Well, yeah, I kind of seen some of that. You keep talking. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up here in just a second here.
Yeah, his name is Jaden. He's that quarterback at Jaden Rashada. He was committed to Florida, and they didn't pay him. And so he transferred out to Arizona State for a while. Now he's at Georgia, and he's suing Billy Napier. He's suing Marcus Castro Walker, and then there's a high-level booster by the name of Hathcock or No-Cock. I don't know what his name is. Hathcock.
I'd rather be half-cock and no-cock. No-cock at all ain't good at all. I'm sorry. It ain't. That's scary shit right there.
Yeah, so he didn't get paid. They said they'd give him $1 million, after he signed. They said, we'll give you $1 million, just go ahead and sign. And then their money never comes. So he got out. That's what we was hearing about. You remember this, all that, and then bread and biscuits too, or whatever. But he wanted to get paid, and they didn't pay him. So now he's suing them for no, I guess, not getting the money they promised him. So this is what this is starting. That NIL is starting to show its underside right now. This is the first time. That ain't gonna be the last.
No, this definitely ain't the first time. It's the first time it's been reported.
Reported, okay.
Reported, and somebody taking action on it. We even warned about this way back when. We're going, what's going to happen when they don't get their money? They come up here and they get obligated. They don't get their money. So we warned about this. Let me talk a little bit about this. And Jeff, Mr. Jeff Stapleton. Here you go. This is for you, brother. I had research. I was trying to figure out where you was coming up with this committee thing. It threw me off, but you are correct on what you're saying. They're just not suing one committee. What's happening is, hold on one second. I got to get my guard dog down here. My wife's NCAA could pay more than $2.7 billion to settle NIL lawsuits. That's NCAA could. All right. The NCAA national office might be footing is what it says, the bill for a settlement expected to be more than $2.7 billion in the landmark House versus NCAA lawsuit and other related antitrust cases. Sources told ESPN this week that the parties have proposed the NCAA national office, rather than its individual members, schools, or conferences, would pay for the settlement of past damages over the past 10 years. 10 years. 10 years. Let me finish this one before I go any further. Let me finish this one. 10 years. The NCAA payments would be paid to former college athletes who say they were illegally prevented from making money by selling their rights to their name, image, and likeness. Before I go any further, I'm going to stop right here. William, I'll let you take the first one on this one. Go ahead, brother. What does all that legal shit tell you?
All of us right here, and some of us in the chat over here, has even been saying this bullshit. Damn legalities is going to come up with this bullshit because they're not getting paid what they need to be getting paid. Fuck you, Hey, you got to damn come to school to learn, first of all. And then you can worry about getting paid when you get done with your damn college and you get picked by the draft. That's the way it's set up for, and that's the way it should be. It's all about you developing yourself for the pros. That's what college is about. First of all, to get a damn education, to finish that, for whatever comes after college. Whatever comes after college, because NFL, because NFL ain't gonna last forever. It ain't. You're gonna have injuries, and that probably puts you out, which you got gazillions of dollars in anyway. It ain't gonna matter. But then, if you didn't make it, you're gonna have to fall back on that for the after college. Whatever profession you go into. So you need to have something to fall back on. That's what college is supposed to be about. Go ahead, I'm on that shit.
No, that's all right. Go ahead, AT.
Well, this guy's, just maybe, it can result in revenue sharing, and it can get away. They pretty much take that nil and move it out of the way. Revenue sharing would settle this down a little bit. It ain't gonna stop it. I'm not saying that. What it's going to do is do away with walk-ons. So what I think is what's going to happen, but the ruling until everything gets settled, everything gets put in place, it's going to be just hell in a handbasket. Go get yours, I get mine. Like you said, pocket prosperity. They don't worry about tomorrow. It's today, today, today. And I'll tell you, you mind me of this too, because I'm telling you now, right now, it's going to go the other way. It won't be long. You're going to hear about a school and these boosters saying, hey, you didn't perform good enough. We're going to want some of our money back. Go ahead, Spencer.
Well, that's where I'm going with this. And I'm going to go back to this one right here on my little rant here. The individual member schools or conferences would pay for the settlement of the past damages over a period of 10 years. Would somebody tell me what the fuck damages there is? Please, would somebody tell me? I mean, what was it? The guy went to the NFL and made millions and millions and millions of dollars. He was damaged. Or we got the guy who did not graduate, who dropped out. Is that the damages? Or you got a guy who did not get selected in the NFL, but his name, image, and number was on a EA game. See, yeah, that's where the money should come in. But it ain't the college that should be paying that. It should be the damn companies who made the fucking money off of it. Yeah. They did not go through the colleges to make their fucking money. They did that on the sideline with the NCAA getting their fucking ass shoved full of money. I'm sorry, y'all. They've been. I mean, this is mafia like mafia's never been since, I'm gonna say, the gambling days. You know, it's this NCAA is a mafia fucking company. Spencer Reilly said that. Here, look at me. Come after me. Not Bam Dam Sports. Not anybody up here. I fucking said it. You come get me, motherfucker. Tell you right now. Y'all are illegal. Y'all are fuckers. Y'all have run these y'all were trying to run these young guys' lives. And I cannot fucking stand it. It eats my ass up what y'all been doing. And we've been warning of this for the past 4 years. We've warned this was coming. So y'all gonna go after somebody for the past 10 years? You gonna go after the colleges? Really? Come on, really? Come on. Y'all gotta get real with this bullshit. AT, I mean, you got anything you want to put on that before I go to my next column here?
Just real quick. Like I said the last time, we had last year alone, guys, the entertainment industry that makes these games, these online games and stuff, made $175 billion. B with a bad boy. I mean, $175 billion. And these kids, they do deserve whatever much, I don't know. But again, $175 billion. Are you kidding me? Go ahead, Spencer.
Well, with that being said, okay, bookies made money off of them too, right?
Yeah.
Bookies made money. So let's get real with this right quick. I respect what you just said, but let's get real with this just for a fucking second. For a second, if anybody out there is fucking listening, let's listen to this. Because the guy, we all agree, name, image, and likeness. If you're going to put their name out there, you're going to put like Milroe on the new EA out there, running the ball, throwing the ball, using his number, his colors, he deserves some money. I won't deny that. But at what point do the players who making this money either give back or contribute to another scholarship that they were given? They were given a scholarship to come to a college to play football. That's why you're here. You're getting this education because you're a great player. You agreed to come here. So we're going to give you a great education if you come here and play football for us. We need you to make us a championship. We need that championship to make money to support all athletic programs at this college. We need you. And we're going to give you this education that's going for the rest of your life. You're only here for 3 years. Now, maybe a couple of days with a transfer portal. But we're giving you this opportunity. So at what point do the students need to start giving it fucking back when they don't take it? I mean, I'm sorry. At what point? We're giving you this opportunity to be the best of the best at the best. We're spending all this money, give you the best facilities, give you the best nutrition, give you the best coaches, best living conditions, the best education. We're giving you everything. And you choose not to do it. Why do we owe you a fucking thing?
I agree.
If you don't put in your time at the same college who's giving you every opportunity to be the best person you can be, why do they owe you a damn thing? Will somebody please explain that shit to me? William.
Totally agree with you, man. That's you're at the best. You're at the echelon right here at this place right here, and then you want to shit on them. Bullshit. They should have kicked you to the curb from the get-go, but they didn't. The coaches and all went in and recruited you or whatever, and you're here, and you're at the best. And then you want to up and leave, and you want to get, they gave you the damn scholarship and shit, and you decide you want to leave. And what you said about EA Sports and all that shit there, WWE, and I'm not promoting them. Get me right on that, folks, because they still do shit that I don't like, okay? So, they want to promote their damn wrestlers and shit on there, whoop de fucking do. I don't give a shit. But I'm saying, as far as college football, you come there for an education, get it, get your scholarship, and be done with it, and fuck these damn fucking guys that can come in here. Hey, man, we want to support you because we see you're a good athlete, so we're going to give you X amount of dollars, if you'll carry our name, like, what is it? What was that deal that he was doing? I don't know what. But anyway, I'm on the shit. But, what I'm saying is they pay them X amount, and there's no limit to it. There's no limit to that. So, and new players or whatever that comes in, you need to come there because you're at the best college. Why go anywhere else? Why? Don't let fucking money be your damn thinking right here. Don't let the money be your thinking. Do what you got to do. That's right there, Godfather. It's Dr. Pepper. I'm a pepper. You're a pepper. We whoop a fucking pepper too. So go ahead.
I did not know you was a pecker there. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're a pecker, but I'm sorry.
I'm on this shit.
All right, AJ, go ahead.
Also, guys, I know they want to get paid, and I'm all for it, but here's the thing. I also want them guys to think of when they're at Alabama, Georgia, wherever, Washington, New York, Rutgers, Texas, Notre Dame. My daughter went to Mississippi State, and she got an academic scholarship, and when she first got down there, she was the number one person in her field when she got to Mississippi State. When she graduated, like Spencer said, look here. When she graduated, she owes $230,000 on her education. And you gonna tell me you don't get anything out of it? If you get education, that's $230,000 right there. And that's my daughter. She got academic scholarship. That don't pay anything but pretty much for the books. So as much as I want you guys to make money, I want you to think of something too. You're not getting up here above people. The people that are watching you, that are paying the price to them gates, that are buying stuff at the stadium and going there to do all that, are people like my daughter.
And she still owes that much? She owes.
She just graduated. She's only been out a couple of years. Yeah, I mean, she don't know that much. She don't know that much, but it's $230,000 for to graduate from there. And it's a great, listen, Mississippi State's a great school. It's a good academic area. What she wanted to be in, it is perfect for what she wants to be. She's down in Florida now working, I think it's called Crow. I can't remember. It's right off the coast of Florida down in there in Fort Myers. But, $240,000 is not nothing. So, if you get your education, that's $240,000 right there. Well, go ahead, Mr. Spencer.
No, that's what I'm talking about. This kills me. It's got to go both ways. But let me move on just a little bit here. Sources have told ESPN that schools are anticipating a ceiling of nearly $20 million per year for athletes' revenue share moving forward. That's a figure for a revenue share is derived from a formula that is expected to be, per sources, 22% of the revenue metrics that is still being discussed, which is set to be based on various revenue buckets. In other words, they're still working on this. There's revenue sharing. I've been for this from the very get-go. I didn't want NIL. I didn't want it. I wanted a percentage of the TV contracts, the revenue. I wanted all that to go to all athletes. It goes into a big pot, and it's split up amongst everybody. Now, granted, that would still cause an unfair advantage to the greater schools. In other words, Alabama will still be number one with all the money, everything, because everybody want to come to Alabama for the most money, most recognition. Now, you can go to Texas, get the money, but you won't get the recognition because you wouldn't have championships. You'll have the losses. You could go to Ole Miss, get money, but you still get your losses. You come to Alabama to get all of it. So I do understand the negative part of that one. But 22% of the revenue metric. So if you take 22% of a business who normally does, let's say, 35% profit to cover their soft cost, hard cost, and put a little money in the bank, pay all their expenses. Now you're going to take 22% out of that. So you're really causing all the students everywhere to pay more money to get an education. So basically what they're wanting to do with this 22% revenue is cost everybody in the world who don't even play sports. If you want an education in the United States, it's going to cost you more fucking money. Just because these fucking student athletes don't have the fucking balls to set up in here, put the damn work in, and get where they want to be. Because that was taught raising up. Here's your participation trophy. Oh, it's okay, Bubba. It's okay. That's all right. Let me fix your hair. It's okay. No, it ain't okay. Life is not okay at all. You get up in here, you go to your job. Hell, right now, I might lose my own job because I'm fucking old. There's nothing I can do about it. I have no control over it. I have gave my whole life. I've gave everything to build a company, and I think we've done pretty damn good. But I have no control over that. You have control over what you're doing. You're young. You have control. AT, I mean, what do you think, brother?
I'm right there with you. And they got the opportunity now. Not next week, not next year, not next decade. Now. Take care of it now. Do it now. Don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. But it's like a same old song and dance. You try to get things done right, and you try to get them to do things, and they worried about that pocket prosperity too much, Spencer. But I don't know, man. It's just sometimes you're sitting there, you're watching the prices. You're as a fan, you're watching prices go up, 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 and up and up, and you're paying all this money. And you're like, what about the fans? Everybody wants more money. It's coming from us. Go ahead, Spencer.
William, go ahead, brother. You got anything to say on that one?
You damn Skippy. You was talking about
when I go for it, when I go use the bathroom. You go ahead, brother. You all right. Skip it on up in there.
Well, yeah, you were saying, of course, and Icebox can come in there and fill in if he needs to. But you were saying about the price is going to have to come from somewhere. If they do raise the prices on this shit, what did fucking Burger King do? Whenever everything started going up, what did they do? They raised their damn prices to take care of their damn fucking whatever, for their shit. So they raise the prices. That's why we have these outrageous prices in our stadiums to just go to the damn fucking football game to support our goddamn team. The Alabama Crimson Tide. I can't afford to go to a regular goddamn game. Can you? Anyone in the chat, can you? I can't. And Godfather's right there. Look at the prices there for students there who live in Alabama. It's $128,216, and if you're outside, it's $213,456. I'm on this shit. I know I am. But what I'm saying is, they're gonna raise the damn prices, and that means ticket prices is going up because of this shit. And it's going to affect everything, with all this damn other shit, NIL and all that other. I'm on this shit, but that's okay. I know what's going to be affected, and it's going to come down to us. Not the damn players themselves, but us, the damn fans, us, whoever. I can't, I used to buy a damn Whopper meal for $5 I used to do that for a meal. Now it costs me fucking $10, double the price. And I hate that shit. Because I love a damn Whopper every now and then, a Whopper meal. I get the onion rings, not the fries. You can keep the damn fries back there with you. I want the onion rings. Roll down Tide. AT, if you're there, come on in here, brother. I'm
right there with you, brother. I ain't kidding with you, but you want a Whopper? I could be taken a whole different way, brother. I'm doing my damnedest not to, but I'm sitting here laughing my ass off about that, and I'm listening to you talk about that. And I'm just glad Spencer come back on, keep me making a fool out of myself.
No, I'll make a fool of my damn self because I have to. Brother, back in your day, 5 inches was a Whopper. Nowadays, 10 inches is. I'm sorry, brother. It is what it is. It grows where it grows. It is what it is. Sorry. I'm sorry you missed out. I apologize. All right. I've got a lot more I would really love to say about this, but we went to the Whopper, so we're going to go ahead and move it around the room for last words. I'm going to give it over to our brother, William. What's your last words, Mr. 5-inch Whopper?
Loopholes. They needed to take care of this before any of this other shit came through. Loopholes. We don't need them. It may benefit for some. It may be disastrous for others. And that's why we got to look at the disastrous part, What are they going to do, And we need to look at that. And they should have looked at that beforehand. But the NCAA is shit. They've been shit for a while, and piss on them. Go ahead. Roll down Tide.
Roll Tide. Go ahead, AT.
I tell you what, Waylon. Hey, William, Waylon said he'll buy you a Whopper. I might have a Whopper Junior my damn self, but I ain't going to worry about it.
You can get 2 for $5 now, I think. 2 for $5.
Yeah, them burgers ain't got meat in them no more. It's all that Impossible meat burger. Oh, I love Alabama football as much as all 4 of us on this show. And at some point in time, it comes, the price has got to help us as well as help them. Players are wanting money. We don't get paid. We want more than money. We want this. We want that. Okay. NCAA saying, look, we don't want y'all doing this. And now they're getting their ass in trouble. So now they're going to have to back pay to what they should have been doing all this time. These kids should have been getting paid something. Take in consideration the $214,000, $230,000, and then whatever you want to pay them and add it to it. And at the end of that, let them pay taxes. I mean, that ain't free. I pay every time I got paid. I had, my taxes come out. The government got my taxes. Alabama got my taxes, and my schools and stuff. And I wanted to make sure that they got infrastructure and the roads got paved and all the garbage got picked up and the power bill got paid. I got taxed on every one of these. My water bill, I got taxed on it. So nobody, you're not looking at what both sides of the equation. But again, go ahead, William. I mean, Mr. Spencer. I mean, that's about all I got, man. I absolutely just.
All right, let me close this down real quick. I'm going to go back to that lawsuit at hand. Here's my last words. Steve Berman, co-lead counsel for the plaintiffs, told ESPN he believes the House case is the difference maker. After more than a decade of legal battles, chipping away at the NCAA rules, Bremen declines to comment on the specifics of the ongoing settlement talks, but said the plaintiffs' leverage is growing as the case moves closer to trial. Our leverage is a big cannonball rolling down a hill and picking up speed. Bremen said, the longer they wait, the more they are going to have to pay. It's that simple. The NCAA declined to comment on all this. Just for the record, they declined to comment on all this.
Smart.
But it's facts. That's what's happening. They're trying to figure out, and I hope when you say 10 fucking years, I want them to go back 30 fucking years to people who has retired at the NCAA, who has took money under the fucking table to screw all these student athletes, who has screwed the colleges for their own personal gain and take their damn money. This is I'm sorry, y'all, this NCAA mafia shit right now.
Yeah.
It is. I'm sorry. That's all it is. It's more I read about it, the more they are so underhanded, it ain't even fucking funny. They need to go ahead and start a whole new league, do whatever they got to do, and let these guys deal with their lawsuits. Because they have hit that money button so many times, they're at that teller. Hell, they didn't even swap a damn card in a woman's ass no more. They just farted and accept a $100 bill. Yeah. It's just wrong. I'm sorry, this is wrong. It's a B. Diddy day, and I don't like it. Sorry, I don't like it. All right. We're running up on it right now. Well, hell, I think we need 4 more minutes for an hour. Because we got started
Spencer,
go ahead, AT.
Before Godfather gets out of here, if he's doing, hey, Godfather, make sure you go buy stock in Patron butter flavor, if you would, and put it in my name. I'm going to make a lot of money off this tonight.
Añejo. It's not butter flavored. It's Añejo. ANJE.
Same to you.
And that's easy for you to say.
ANEJO.
Are you calling me an asshole in Spanish?
No. It's good shit, though. I'm on it shit. I'm on it tonight, brother. Woo! Roll time.
Hey, Jeff, I see you up in here, brother. I mean, thank you, brother. Thank you for bringing this up. Because when you first brought it up, I had my doubts. Because when you said committee, I couldn't understand what committee you was talking about that could be sued. But thank you for the sites. I looked it up. Now I know what you was talking about. And, yeah, this is real. This is real. Now, I don't agree with all of it, but this is real. Go ahead, William.
Tell your great niece happy graduation. I hope she does great in life. Roll Tide, go to Alabama, will you? Roll Tide.
Who's great niece?
Jeff
Jeff
Stapleton.
Oh.
She graduated tonight.
Yes, she did. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody. Thank everybody been in the comment section. I'm sorry we normally don't get all technical with this, but tonight I thought it might be a good thing. Next week we get back to our typical just raising hell, ranting about every goddamn thing. Don't give a shit. All right.
Yeah, Icebox, you see this shirt? You see this shirt here, Icebox, right here? This man's shirt he's wearing? Kiss, baby, kiss. Not that. Kiss. Thank you very much.
You can kiss my ass. AC rocks.
No.
Damn. Well, I just saw right then his ass is pretty high on his shoulders. So I hope you have a ladder. Anyway, all right. Icebox, you be so kind to take us out with the great words of the mighty Bear Bryant. I appreciate you, brother.
You've got to be better in all three areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'd be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those three areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at a time, well, 4 years from now, why, we'll be walking out of here